Yes, children, in today's class we're going to talk about the lesson which tells us or which teaches us about the nature. Okay, so how nature is being with us, but we are not watching the nature. So it talks something about the nature. Now let us see what is it. The name of the poem is Leisure. Okay, you can also pronounce it as leisure. Okay, so the name of the poem is Leisure, written by W.H. Henry. So the full name is William Henry Davis. He is W.H. Davis. Now we will also see about him. We will also learn a few things about him. Yes. He was born on 3rd July 1871. He was born on 3rd July 1871. He took his last breath on 26th September 1940. Means he expired. He died. He took his last breath on 26th September 1940. Most popular poet at his time. He was one of the most popular poets at his time. I'm talking about his time. The principal theme in his work are the marvelous of nature and observation about life's hardship. I repeat, the principal theme of his work are the marvelous of nature and observation about life's hardship. So here is a poem. We are going to talk about the word leisure. What does the word leisure mean, children? He has specified the word leisure for all of us. Yes, leisure means free time. So here in the poem, he describes what do we do when we don't have time. We actually don't have time, yeah? We make ourselves busy. But here he describes the meaning, the pleasant word, the pleasant nature we don't observe. We don't watch the nature. So let us talk about the poem. Yeah? Okay. I'll read the poem first and then I will explain to you. What is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. No time to stand beneath the bough and stare as long as sheep or cows. No time to see when woods we pass, where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. No time to see in broad daylight, streams full of stars like skies at night. No time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet how they can dance. No time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile her eyes began. A poor life this is, if full of care. We have no time to stand and stare. In this poem, Leisure, the poet continuously tells 7 times, no time, no time, no time. So what is this no time, children? We are busy with our own schedule, like get up in the morning, take shower, get dressed, go to school, go to office, go to colleges. This has become our routine, and also humans have many desires, many hopes. They want to achieve something. So they are continuously thinking only about them. They are continuously thinking of life is this, I have to do that, I have to do this. Yeah, we all are doing this. Okay, so now let us see what his poem, what is here Mr. William Henry Davis talks about. What is this life is full of care? What is the meaning of here? Full of care means full of worries and anxieties. We have so much worries, we have so much pain, we have so much anxiety in life. We are never happy with whatever we have. We are always bothered about the next step. So what is this life? It's just a question mark he's asking. What is this life is? We have no time to stand and stare. Children, it is actually true what he is telling. We really have no time to stand in one position, to stand in one place and stare at something. It doesn't mean in a negative sense, he says. He talks about the nature. He is telling about the nature's beauty here. We all have such beautiful plants and trees and stuff, but still we deny to watch them. That is what here he says. We have no time to stand and stare. No time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep or cows. So here he says, we have no time to stand under the tree. Under the tree, take the shelter, take the cool breeze. We have no time. Whereas the cows and sheep he is comparing. The cows and sheep, they are very beautifully utilizing the nature's gift. They are standing under the tree, they are watching around everything, they are taking a good air, and they are taking a good air. They are having time to do many things. That is what he says here. No time to see when woods we pass. What is the meaning of woods here? Children, when you are traveling to the other place, we all know that when we are traveling in between the road, the whole of the journey wouldn't be like shops, hospitals and all that. No, we have to pass into some of the forest. For example, you can take it as we have to go pass by a beautiful nature, isn't it? I'm sure that you would have come across, like when you are traveling from Karnataka to Andhra, or when you're traveling to Andhra to Chennai, when you're traveling to different places, I'm sure you would have come across beautiful nature, agriculture, farms, right? So we don't observe it so much how beautiful they are. Our two eyes is not enough to admire them, but we deny it. So here the poet says, no time to see when woods we pass. Woods means when we are passing on the forest, we have no time to watch the beautiful trees and plants and such. Where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. Haven't you all seen a squirrel, children? Squirrel is such a beautiful creator of God, you know. That the squirrel comes to the food area. It collects the food and it quickly takes the food and go and put it into the grass. It hides the nuts. So here they are telling the squirrel has so much of beauty, collecting the food and dropping into the nuts and hiding this. Have you seen it? No, we have never seen so many things. We have missed to see so many things. Streams full of stars like skies at night. Yes, children. No time to see in broad daylight. Streams full of stars like skies at night. It's a very beautiful description here, I would tell you. Children, a small example I will give you. So now you take a tub of water. Keep it down where the sun rays fall. I mean the reflection, like keep it down under the sun. You can see the sparkles, you can see the water shining. Such a beautiful thing. Here he is describing. I am giving you an example in the tub, but here he says in the river, when the sun shines, when the sun reflects on the water, the sparks which comes out, it's an amazing thing. We have never watched that too. So here he says that no time to see in both daylight, that is when the sun rays fall on water, when the water is shining, we have never watched that. Streams full of stars like skies at night. He is comparing here the stream, the water stream is full of stars, means when the sun is shining, when the sun rays falls on the water shines. So here he is describing these are also the sparkling stars. And at night, how many of you all observed stars at night? Or how many of you all have seen the sun rising, the sun setting? We can tell, ma'am, yes, I saw it a long time ago. Once I saw. I'm asking how many of you all are seeing or watching every day? Yes, children, we are actually not doing that. That is also nature's gift. We are not doing that, including me. So we say that we don't have time. So here the poet compares that the sun is giving us a shining in the water, and at night he describes the stars, the sparkling stars at night. We have not observed. Once in a while we observe that. It doesn't happen to us every time. We have no time to watch the stars at night. No time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet, how they can dance. So here, here you cannot say, ma'am, what is this, they can dance? It doesn't mean a girl dancing physically. No. Here the poet compares to the plants, like when there is a strong breeze or when there is a breeze, the movements of the branches here he says, the dances of their feet here. No time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet, how they can dance. Here it is comparing to a woman's dance and the nature's movements of the trees, the breeze which hits us. No time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile her eyes began. So here beautifully the poet has personified, means compared to the nature and the life of a woman. Okay, like the smile. We don't have time to watch a girl who gives a smile until the end. We are so busy. So he is comparing here. A poor life this is. If full of care, we have no time to stand and stare. Again there, at the end of the poet, the conclusion here, the poet gives a big question mark. A poor life we are all having. What is this life? I feel very pity on ourselves. We are not enjoying the life. We are not enjoying the nature's beauty. Here he personified saying these words. So we are not blessed in this generation, enjoying the nature, enjoying the beauty of nature. So God has created the world so beautifully, but we deny to observe them, we deny to watch them. This is what the poet says here. Children, let me have a recapitulation what we have done in class. Yes, Leisure poem, which is written by William Henry Davis. He was born on 3rd of July 1871 and he expired, means he took his last breath on 26th September 1940, and he was the most popular poem at his time. Okay, and the principal theme in this work are the marvels of nature and observation about life's hardship. Children, this is a poem, a couplet of 7 stanza. Now you can ask me what is the meaning of couplet. Couplet means, a couplet means 2, and the rhythm will be the same. The rhythm of the poem will be the same. The length of the lines are also the same. So we call it as a couplet. Okay. Meaning full of care means worries, and you have lot of anxiety in life. We are never having a happy life. Those main branches of the tree, main branches of the tree. So coming to the moral of the story, coming to the moral of the poem here. So here what he says is, find time for yourself. Have some time for yourself. Don't be always busy with, I want to do that, I want to do this. No, have time for yourself. Children, I have written few points here for you. Please listen. Take time to relax even though we are too busy. Isn't it? We really need time for ourselves. We really need time for ourselves. I want to sit alone for some time, in at least a day. In a day, I want to be relaxed. I don't want to think of anything 5 minutes. Don't we think that? Yes. So take time to relax even though we are too busy. The second one is very, very important, where most of us, we don't appreciate the beauty of nature. God has given us such a beautiful thing to come across, but we don't, because we have no time. That is what we say. It is actually wrong. So appreciate the beauty of nature. Be grateful to God. Yes? Shouldn't we? Yes, we should be very, very grateful to God. God has created such a beautiful thing for us. He is the creator of this beautiful nature. He is the creator of this beautiful nature. It's such a positive and attitude towards life. When you are relaxing, when you are doing nothing, when you take time for yourself, and when you are taking any of the decision or anything, when you are alone, you will be relaxed. So that is what here the moral of the story. Last but not the least, we have to admire nature. We have to appreciate the nature. I hope it is clear, children. I would like to read the poem once again. Please listen. What is this life is full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. No time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep or cows. No time to see when woods we pass, where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. No time to see in broad daylight, streams full of stars like skies at night. No time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet how they can dance. No time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile her eyes begin. A poor life this is if full of care. We have no time to stand and stare. So life has given us an opportunity, so we need to adopt it. I hope it is clear, children. Thank you.